Howdy friends, welcome to All About Relay channel. In this video, we will see RTMS overview part 5. In the last RTMS overview videos, we have seen all the icons used in the RTMS software, what is the purpose and how we can use it for our testing purpose. Today's video, we will be seeing about run a predefined test icon. This is the most important test icon available in the RTMS. This is the icon most of the time user will be using. This I call as a magic button. It does mean it everything you can do it from here. Before I start, I want to open the one relay to explain this particular feature. So I go to the relay library, select relay manufacturer, maybe select any of the relay, maybe CO5 here, click OK on this pop-up message. The relay template open with the three columns here: test groups column, test column, and the test icons column. And the top you can see shift and control icon in the top left and top right corner. If you press shift, you can able to select multiple test or test groups together. It's a similar to Windows keyboard control and shift option. If I click control, then I can select one by one, or shift will do other option. As we know, the test groups column can hold maximum of 14 test groups, and the test column can have maximum of 14 tests in one column. Earlier we used to limit with 3 pages. In the new RTMS software, it is n number of tests, n number of group it can be created in the software without any limitation. Let's see the first icon, what it does, a run icon. When user select the test here, example time over current pickup test, and user click run here, the test will start run. Before running, it pop up the message, the test notes message. So it gives the test connection detail. You can see the test connection. It explains the current channels are red color and black color, two terminals you can see in the test set, and even test leads are the same. So red is connected to the terminal 8 of the relay. The black is connected to the terminal 9 of the relay, the current channel 1. That is a C1 channel in your test set. The other input, it's a binary input. Red channel is connected to the binary input 1 of the test set, and the terminal is relay terminal 1. The black terminal is connected to the terminal 10. It's a relay terminal. So the top item, it is the related to the test set, and this is the test set channel icon or input identity. And this particular row, it is a relay terminals connection. It is applicable for every single relay templates you are seeing. This is how we read. I click OK here. We are in the test mode. So the test start run. Whatever the tool we are using in the background, it start run. We are going to come for the tools later. This is the video only talk about the icon. So I click simulate device or simulate contact here. It run complete the test and go back to the single report screen. So how we go back the magic button or run a predefined test, click this icon here. So when I run the test start run, also there is another feature in the RTMS software. You double click on it, it does the exact job of run feature. So remember, the double click also can do like a play button or run button also can do the same job. So going back to the run a defined test, what this run all does, run all have multiple option. Click on run all in this group, it will run all the tests within the group. This is the test group general. Within the test group we have 4 or 5 tests here. Run all in this group will run all the tests. Run empty failed in this group, what it does, we already ran this test, it's a failed test. All other 3 tests are empty tests, so still it will run all the 4 tests. Note the setting test is not a real test, it is a view only, so the software won't run any test on the settings. Run all for this relay option, it run anything and everything enabled in the test groups and test. It will run all the tests at one shot. This is very much applicable and useful in case of SEL relays, where we can able to communicate with the relay, change the relay input output word bits, relay word bits according to the function we are testing, and we can keep going, we continuously do the testing. That's very useful. The same thing, run empty failed for this relay, it will run all the test which is like empty or failed in the whole relay. Let's go to the other one, other icon, view results icon. Also we call single report view, or it's a view result. This result icon, it is applicable for viewing one single test. That's why I also say this is a single report view. So time over current pickup test, I want to see what the test result look like. View results, I click, then it will show the view test report view. So I can navigate between these two buttons, going back and forth between the different uh, test. Actually we have 4 or 5 tests here, so going left arrow here, it moving to the left side of the test, all the test, going right arrow, it's moving the forward. So we can able to navigate between these icons or the buttons, change to previous test or change to next test, then move back and forth. The play button also, it does exact same job which is available, which is do the run button. Here the play button also do, which means user can run the test from the time over current, the view report screen or view result screen, also run from the magic button or run a predefined test screen. Also if your user in edit mode, the next icon, like go to test screen icon, when you are on edit the test report icon, so you also have the run a single test option. So user can run the test from the 3 different places, from the test screen itself, or from the magic button view play button, or from the view result button. So user have multiple options, multiple way of running the test. For the same test they can run 3 different way. So go to test screen. The fourth icon here is go to test screen. What it does, we seen just now, like clicking on this icon, it doesn't matter any of the tool user, it will take to that page. In this case, it's a time over current element. We will see the time over current element later, but this is what it does. Then the view edit notes icon, what it does, it helps user to hold the test connection, not only test connection. Example, I want to take the screenshot of this page and I want to copy into the test notes. So here view test notes, click here, I click view test notes. So it's copy the view test notes, I click OK here and go back to the view edit notes. So you see here view edit notes, the where whatever the image we copied, it's available. It's very useful. User can copy their connection diagrams, take the picture, or from copy from the manuals, or any sort of images they can add. There is another option available here, display on run, display for X second, and no action. No action is selected when the test user press play button, then this connection notes won't pop up. User has to see before running the test these test notes and make the test connection. The display on run, it will pop up the window as earlier we see. It will populate, it will show this window. Then user click OK, then it will continue the test. Display for X second, it is made for automatic running purpose. What it does mean, when user press play button, the view notes appear with the display for X second. Say example 5 second I selected in here in this option. Say example 5 second. When user click play this button and this notes comes after 5 second, it disappear automatically. This is the this feature is for the purpose of running the test continuously, fully automated test modules. The help icon, it is like it's to see the manuals, provide the help option, or kind another feature is like reset test set. What it means, When you have any overcurrent alarm, short circuit alarm comes from the test set, for some reason any mistakes or even genuine problem, you can click the reset test set and clear the errors. The help, this is the help menu. It shows this menu is available every single screen, so you can see that it's a pretty similar help menu option. Go back to the run a predefined test. We have seen play button, run all, view results, go to test screen, and view notes, edit notes, and help button as well. We'll see it's looks similar to the runner predefined icon, but it comes with the a binocular. What it does means edit test order or view all. What it means, actually you want to say, example, you created the test, but you don't like the order here, test order. You want to relocate the test orders or test location. So user can click on this one, enable this. User want to like move this test up or down. And also you can see here it have two purpose. One is edit test order and also view all. So view all means one template may have multiple tests. It may be used by the user, or it may be enabled in the setting, or it may not be enabled in the setting. So what this button does, if the test settings are not enabled for the particular test, then automatically we hide the test in the tree. This is one of the biggest feature for any electricians or any test engineers. It's very helpful because we know the test engineers not necessarily go to each test and check which one is enabled or which one is not enabled and run the test. So we does automatically in the background. You can see here the test which is settings are not enabled, we automatically hide. You want to view those hidden tests, then you can click this icon and view the test. Also you can click the button to rearrange up arrow down arrow to rearrange the test orders. Other one, it's a very important, it is the edit test attribute script pay tool. This is the tool we use defining the script. Say example, time over current pickup test, right? So we want to define the pickup test. Let me click edit test script. So it does have the some simple script. This is a very simple script. So it is one variable, local variable is defined toc underscore pickup. It is coming from the s step. Dot s, it means it's nothing but it's a setting screen value. So it's coming from the setting screen. Dot s step, we will see in the separate video how the setting screens are defined, how those setting screen values are mapped to each test and forming the template. That's a different video we will see. Here what we are seeing, what this icon does, right? So you can add the script here in the edit test script window. Also this have additional features. Optional, what is optional? When user selected optional, this particular test results is not considered for the overall test validation. Right? You have 100 tests or 10 tests. Out of 10 tests, this is being excluded for overall pass fail validation. Sometimes user add meter test screens, right? So they just want to do the meter test. They don't want to consider that test a pass or fail. Then user can enable optional, or some other test user want to run the test but they don't want to consider that as a pass or fail. So those tests the user can uh, enable optional. Going back to the test editors edit page, and the new page, this new page means when the test results of this particular test, example time over current pickup test, when new page is selected in the report page, main report page, it will appear in the separate page. If you recall in the last video, on the part 4 video, we see in the main report page, like when you click new page, it automatically force that particular test results into the new page. It's the same functionality. This is hide test header. If user enable this one, it will hide the test header in the results page. And no report, it will not show this particular test in the report page. No details in the report means sometime some of the RAM test overcurrent test, sequence test have additional table with the voltage and current frequency details. So the user don't want to see the detail, just want to see what are the pickup expected min max table only. So then that time user can select no details in the report. And user can change the group name here also, test, I say test. So if you go to the tree view, this is changed, right? Created general test, the test its time over current is created. I'm going back here, I changed to general, so it moved back to the same group, if you notice. Then I go back here, and also I can edit this value like dm something. So you can see here values got edited. Then I want to edit back. Okay, so this value get changed. So this is the heart of the tool. It's a center of the template tool, so it's very useful. We will later videos we will see how to use this tool and create the template. The another button, change subform. There are another three more buttons here. It is only visible in the pro, but in the light version you can see change subform. What is the subform? Subform is nothing but you see here pickup test. It has some view result table. It's defined, right? We are using some default value. In case user want to use the customizer one, then right click here, edit script, the same window appear, change subform. Then user can pick their own subform, or it's already defined subform. It's a different report format view. uh, that particular feature is used, the change subform. I'm going back to the time over current time. I'm going back to this magic button view. Again, the additional to the edit test script, there is one more option is called extended actions. If you click extended action, there are several options available. Edit master script, it's nothing but it's a scripting feature. When we use the edit master script, some global variables we can define at one place. Then we can use that values in every test. Say example, like a frequency value, like ct ratio value, like pt ratio value, or phase sequence values. Those kind of parameters we can define at one place and use it in every single test. We will see when we defining the template ourselves one video. Then I will explain how to use this function. Edit master function is similar to master script, but the difference is we will use some function subroutines, right? Say example, I want to define each test, like write the conduct to the relay, like relay word bit scl relays. I want to write that value. So I can define one common functionality in the master function page and call that function, and just to use that function and change the values. This is something when we see practically you will understand. Duplicate test, it isn't like you can click the test and duplicate it. But remember, the duplicate test you can use only for the test is duplicatable, like ram screen test, home screen test, sequencer screen test. It cannot be used in the time over current screens or click on default screen, because that's not a multi-instant test. Same thing, duplicate, copy paste, all this thing you should not use for the single instances. Only use it in multi instances. Delete test, it will delete this specific test highlighted here in the background. Rename group, it's similar to earlier we are renaming, like rename group in the general I want to say tests. Then it will change the test name. So import test, the test you can click whatever the exporting test, and you click import test like it is an import other. So whatever I want to add, like over current timing pickup test, like okay. So here it is already duplicate test is there. This many tests within this group available. So this many tests are imported. So you can able to import the test also. The duplicate group, if you want to duplicate, you can able to duplicate also. But in this case it's the same. What I mean, it's a overcurrent test are not duplicatable, so that's what it was not creating it. So another thing, another option here, green, what it does means like the folder here or test folder or test names, if it is a turn green, that particular test is paused. If it is a red, that is failed test. If this is black, it is not tested. When it is blue, it's incomplete. Means it may be have multiple ram tests. One test may be completed, another test may not completed. That's it's incomplete. So I click OK here. It takes back to the test screen. Let's click OK here. Go to the home screen or this test screen. Click home screen. Go back to the home screen. So In this video, we've seen detailed features of this particular predefined test tool. In the next video, we will see the home screen itself, how to use the home screen, how to run the like pickup test, ramp test, or harmonic test. A lot of features available in the home screen. That's a very powerful tool. You can do any relay testing, like starting from the simple overcurrent pickup to high-end differential and distance relay testing using the home screen. Let's see in next video. Thanks for watching.